Hi everyone, we're back for the final day this week, the fifth day, and we're still looking at the book of Malachi. Yesterday we looked at the first two chapters. Today we're going to look at the second two, 3 and 4. And Malachi, as you remember, is a lesser prophet. About 430 BC, he was writing to the leaders in Jerusalem and to the people of God, and he was saying, wake up! You've got to think about what you're doing. You're not bringing to God what is owed to him. And basically he's warning people there's going to be a day of judgment. There is going to be a time when our acts, our behaviour, our words are all judged by God. And why would you want to feel that you're going to fall short when you've got every opportunity in this life to honour God in a right way? I mean, if God actually judged us for what we deserved, and treated us in the way that we deserve to be treated because our love is less than it should be, then basically he's saying no one can stand. There's no one who's without fault. We're all failing to live up to this great principle. Jesus coined it in love your Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your mind. That's tough to live up to, but at least we should be trying, aiming at honouring God in all that we do. And here in Malachi, he's trying to demonstrate, he's trying to say, look guys, you're not doing it the way you should be. You should need to examine yourself and think about your lifestyle. And are you giving God his first fruits? Are you actually saying, this is what it belongs to you, God? Everything I have is yours, and I'm just glad that you let me have maybe 90% of what I earn, and I can live off that. It's changing attitudes, it's changing lifestyle, it's changing your concept of what you're going to be living off. It's also changing the way you behave, thinking about choices you make and expressions you make. Are you honouring God in what you're doing? And particularly how we're teaching our next generation. Do we set an example to them of one of loving God and being generous to God? Or do we set an example to them as someone who holds back, who only gives what he can afford, who only provides the hours that are spare to him? Or are we willing to sacrifice something else that is less a priority than our relationship with God? Because as the old saying is, where you put your money is, that's where your heart is. Show me your bank account and I'll show you the top priorities in your life. Is that a football team you're supporting? Is that, a singer that you support? Is it family time? Is it entertainment? Is it a car? Is it your job? What are you willing to spend your time and your money on and resources that makes that thing more important to you than God? And those are the things that we have to think through as Christians. What's the biggest priority in life? If God truly is the biggest priority in life, then everything else has to line up behind that. He gets first. He gets the first fruits of what we earn and live off. Our lifestyle slowly but surely aligns itself to that priority. Not easy. Adjustments sometimes need to be made. But without doing that, we run the risk of judgment. We run the risk of falling outside of God's will and God's blessing. God forgives us when we make mistakes, when we're not quite in alignment with him and his will. But we have to actually make an effort to honour God in all that we do and all that we say. So, take this book of Malachi as a challenge. It's a challenge for all God's people. Wake up, think about your lifestyle, examine yourself. Are you really giving God your best? Are you really sacrificing to honour him? And if not, repent, decide to change, make those changes, and live a life more honouring to him. I hope that's really helped you today as you think through those, pray through those issues, and then perhaps we will reflect more of Christ in our lives as we honour God in all that we do. God bless.